Hello, this is Justin. If you like my work, please subscribe and share. Today we're going to talk about the crazy attack on the trans activists and gender ideologists attacking Daily News and Fox, Daily Wire and Fox News, and somehow blaming them for the shooting in Colorado Springs. They are totally not at fault, and these activists really know that. The reason why they hate the Daily Wire and Fox News is simple. The Daily Wire and Fox News and their exposés are winning, and not only are they winning, they're teaching people how to fight back against gender ideology. For example, Tucker Carlson had Chloe Cole on his show recently, and Chloe retained lawyers from the Center of American Liberty and I think a couple of other law firms, and she's suing Kaiser Permanente. This is actually pretty huge that she was provided these legal resources. I think Chloe Cole has been on the Daily Wire as well. So they're really upset with the Daily Wire and the Fox News because they basically are winning the legal fight, and not just winning the legal fight, winning the battle for the public opinion. Matt Walsh did a pretty good expose on Vanderbilt Hospital for doing surgeries on underage children, for doing child transition surgeries on minors. So after Matt Walsh did his expose, Vanderbilt Hospital panicked and they took down their entire child transgender clinic off their website. They removed everything, and that got to the attention of the governor of Tennessee, who ordered an investigation be done, and Tennessee is passing legislation to completely ban this. So quite clearly, Matt Walsh is effective, and quite clearly, he is a law-abiding person. He is not a violent person. He speaks bluntly, but he's entitled to. We have freedom of speech. Um, I'm sure some people obviously don't like him, but whatever. It's a free country. But he and everyone else at the Daily Wire and at Fox News did everything within the confines of the law. Candace Owens did an expose on Black Lives Matter, which should really be, I guess, Black Lesbians Matter or Black Transgenders Matter. The expose she did on that and revealing how much money they spent on transgender organizations and certain LGBTQ organizations, which have nothing to do with the general black population. They had no interest in doing anything for Black America as a whole in terms of improving relations with the police or stimulating the economy or anything. So these exposés have done considerable damage. The damage is long term. Like the House, the Republicans won the House in this election. And even though this damage was not enough to, let's say, win the Senate in this election, the long term damage is huge. Black Lives Matter has lost the public trust. Candace Owens suggested people sue them, and I think they should if they lost. People lost property or because of the riots incited by Black Lives Matter. They lost businesses. Maybe families lost members of their family because of this. So I definitely think these organizations should be sued. But because the Daily Wire team and the Fox News team are well aware of the law and legal rights, they are very scary to liberals who apparently forgot how to read and forgot that there are people who do know the law. In fact, Ben Shapiro is a lawyer. He went to Harvard. Um, so they're really afraid of all the legal battles they're losing across the nation at the state level, and not just in red states. Um, these things are illegal everywhere. It doesn't matter whether you live in a blue or a red state. You talk to your lawyer, or you file your complaints with the relevant state agencies, or even with the federal agencies in some cases, and these matters will be dealt with. You just gather your legal evidence, but because Daily Wire, like what Matt did with the expose in Tennessee, that'll provide the model for people to do the same thing in other states, and they are doing the same thing in other states. I saw the Post Millennium do exposés of other hospitals that did childhood transition surgeries, and some of them took down their websites already as well. So, and of course, Matt Walsh himself isn't going anywhere. He is probably working on other exposés at other hospitals around the country, um, or other people at the Daily Wire or people at Foxnet. So we'll see more of this. And the transgender activists and the people who make money off this, the pharmaceutical companies the hospitals all know this. So they're really in living in fear that the Daily Wire is bringing down the house and that Fox News is bringing down the house. And the Daily Wire and Fox News should bring down the house. It's a shame they're among the few media outlets to expose this kind of stuff, but whatever, I have to give my props out to them. So yeah, I'm basically saying leave them alone. If I were like Chris Crocker, I'd have on a wig and be crying and acting hysterical, but I'm not a tranny. I'm not a transgender, excuse me. I didn't mean to use that word. Um, and I just got back on Twitter, so I don't want to be accused of hate speech again, but I'm not a hateful person. I'm a believer of freedom of speech. But in this context, yeah, I'm just really speaking out not against an individual person. I'm really speaking out against the insane ideology that the Daily Wire and Fox News are successfully battling, and the people who have vested stakes in this ideology, economic stakes, are the ones who are saying, "Oh my God, if only the Daily Wire and Fox News hadn't opposed the mutilation of children and the sexualization, the brainwashing of children, and the programming of children to being LGBTQ activists, this wouldn't have happened." And there's absolutely no proof of that. We don't know the gunman's motives. Sometimes these shootings happen for a variety of reasons. Sadly, this won't be the last, but we know that this guy had a criminal background, that his mother turned him into the police were threatening to blow her up with a bomb. And maybe the shooting would have happened. The same leftists who are like trans ideology leftists tend to be defund the police and let everyone out of prison. If they didn't have that ideology, the same population they claim to love so much, the transgenders who are being shot on the streets, including people of color, there would be a lot less dead people like this if certain activists weren't always trying to empty the prisons and fire all the cops. So you're not helping the people you claim to love at all. So really, leave the Daily Wire alone and leave Fox News alone and just shut up. All right, everyone, have a good day. For those of you who like, please subscribe and share. And I'll do more videos later, and you can go to my Patreon and support my work. Adios for now.